Why, hello. We are examining this piece.
Zelda asked me to aid you, Link. I am the Sage of Spirit, and one of the Zonai. Minnie. I am glad to meet you, Link. I must thank you. It is because of you that we have recovered my secret stone. Originally, my intent was to awaken when you first found the Porapad. Then to guide you to my construct and assist you on your journey. I had not anticipated a battle with that same construct. You have proven quite adept, and I am grateful for all your efforts. Link, here.
It's gonna ruin it for some of y'all, but her lips don't match up to her words. Like the rest kind of do.
In the name of Minoru, Sage of Spirit, I grant my power unto you.
But she's like the one that it's just been super unsynced. I have all the sages now.
With this power I've given, a deep bond has been forged between us. And from this point forward, my spirit will reside within that construct. I will help you however I can. Aha!
I am the one who lived in the distant past on the age of Hyrule's founding. Circumstances forced me to forsake my body and become a being of pure spirit. Sorry about that. Long have I slumbered with Zelda's pure pad in order to share what I knew when it passed into your hands. I apologize that our meeting has been so delayed. The Demon King's interference is to blame. Nevertheless, I asked your pardon.
Well then.
Now, on to the topic at hand. In my own age, the distant past, from your perspective, Zelda awakened as the Sage of Time and appeared before us. What I must relate to you is a tragedy that occurred in Hyrule's history. At its crux was Zelda, who held a secret stone and traversed time.
Aha!
You made a momentous decision in those days gone by. I would have you know of the resolve she poured into that blade, the Master Sword. Imagine if I didn't have the Master Sword at this point.
My people, known as the Zonai, came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of gods. They bore treasures from these same gods, secret stones capable of amplifying the abilities of those who possessed them. Using the knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru became a great leader. He met a young woman named Sonia, and they would wed. Rauru gifted Sonia one of the secret stones. Together, they sought to establish their kingdom. This is how the Kingdom of Hyrule, with Rauru and Sonia as its first king and queen, came to be. The future looked bright. However, tragedy suddenly struck. A man of great evil emerged from the desert. The leader of the Gerudo, Ganondorf, killed Queen Sonia and stole her secret stone. Using the secret stone, Ganondorf transformed into the Demon King. He then created swarms of monsters and attacked. Hyrule rose up to face these threats, but the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering. The defenders were on the brink of defeat. Rauru then came up with a plan to turn the tide of the war. He entrusted secret stones to warriors with exceptional abilities. They became sages and united in an effort to finally defeat the Demon King. Rauru and the sages outnumbered the Demon King and should have been able to stop him. However, the Demon King's power had grown far beyond anything we could have imagined. I was unable to withstand his strength. Our fight appeared all but lost. And then, Rauru. He committed himself to one final act.
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf!
Epic anime moment.
Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you. Link. Remember this name.
Interesting. I look forward to meeting you.
He is now a shrine.
Aha!
You know, this tragedy as an imprisoning war that took all we were able to give. We succeeded in imprisoning the Demon King, but I was wounded in the process. My body was soon to expire.
Well then.
That is when Zelda came to me bearing a decayed and broken sword. Yes, you will recall how the Master Sword vanished from your hand at the Temple of Time. From there, it traveled into the distant past, appearing in Zelda's hand. And now you hold it once again. Time travel, it's weird.
You're saying that sword traveled through time the same way you did?
Yes, but more importantly, in my original time, the Demon King was vulnerable to even the smallest piece of this sword.
Even someone like him has vulnerabilities. Then, what exactly are you suggesting we do with the sword?
Over time, the Master Sword is able to absorb sacred power. It can heal itself, and even grow stronger.
Curious. If we were able to empower it in that way, it could be the key to defeating the Demon King. But it could take centuries for that sword to grow strong enough. The power the Demon King wields. I do not see how this can be done. It would be impossible for you to provide it with sacred power for so long.
I can think of one way.
You mean?
Yes, I can do it. I have to.
I've told you. That act is forbidden, for a very good reason. It would mean throwing yourself away.
Oh, Minoru!
You won't be able to change back.
The moment I had the sword, I knew what to do. I knew this was why I came to this era. I want to restore the Master Sword and deliver it to Link.
I understand. You really have made up your mind? Very well then. As a Zonai, I bear my share of blame for these events. So I too will devote myself to this goal, and to this hero of yours. For the swordsman Link, I will do everything I can. Even if my body should perish, I will still be with you in spirit. Aha!
Afterwards, Zelda and I discuss strategy. We lay the groundwork for guiding you in the distant future.
Well then.
Before the gloom affliction took my life, I became a spirit and entered the pure pad. Then Zelda did what she felt she must and began the forbidden process. She believed you would use the Master Sword to defeat the Demon King and restore peace to Hyrule.
Aha!
You already have it in hand, the hope that Zelda left to you, the sword that seals the darkness, the Master Sword.
Well then.
Go now, Link. The sword of hope that Zelda left to you, you will surely smite Demon King Ganondorf. I sure will. Vow of Minoru, Sage of Spirit. Main quest is done. We're another part of the main quest. Trial of the Master Sword. Alright, well, I did the trial of the Master Sword. Hey, who are you? I need more minerals. I have been tasked by Minoru with the gathering materials from depths that this was meant to aid in her research. My progress was interrupted when the servant of the Demon King occupied the Spirit Temple. Your efforts had allowed me to return to my duty. I offer you my deepest thanks. This one feats of excavation. Take me with gratitude. An ancient blade. I previously informed you that Minoru tasked me with excavating materials in this vicinity. One such material was Zonite. I would ask you to offer me what you can spare. Payment would of course be provided in return. pieces of zonite. If you offer 1 ancient blade for every 50 pieces of zonite you supply. Not right now because I have 3 and I have yet to use them. And then what about you? Oh, shit. Thank you. Alright, well, we're here now.
Yeah.
It looks like water. Because it is water. Why is that just on the surface level? I was thinking to myself while, oh shit. I was thinking to myself while that cutscene was going, I'm like, what would be like the next kind of Zelda game? Would it be another or not live action? Like, would it be another open world, or do you think they would go back to like semi-open world where you gotta go travel, but like in reality, you don't really have to do as much. That looks movable. And it's more like you go to temples throughout the whole, like, wherever. That was dangerous. Yeah, a lot of those look movable.
Yeah.
Oh well. If not breakable. But I can climb up and find out. No. Oh, it's templates. Templates. Do you think there's something on top of there? Seems like there's stuff always on top of these places. Yeet. Aha, I made it across. One simple Poe. Other than that, there's not really much going on here. Okay. We found the 5th stage, so clearly I gotta go back. What am I doing? I just can walk around. One singular Poe. I'm a little surprised there isn't like a thing in here that's like, hey, open to like show this part of the map. Oh, hey, it's right here. Oh shit, how do I leave? Is this not how I entered? Okay. I guess let me talk to him. Minoru, how do I leave? I can't just like walk out the exit.
Yes. Aha. Well then.
Is there like another? Okay. I guess a tree. Let me go over here. Let me try to grab this. Since I'm down here. I also need to go to a couple factories. So I can, open up. Oh. Oh, nice. Okay, gotta run this way. We're going looking for more buried treasure. Correct, yep, just running this way. Heading straight for that light post. Oh, hey. Any more?
No problem.